Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to add a picture here onto this into this menu over here. So, so let me just go back. We're in the panel sucker, right? We chose the menu of panel sucker, or whichever menu you want. Wherever you want the image to appear, and before that one, after that one, if you want it to be the first one, you click here. If you want it to be the last one, you'll click on here. We'll insert image over here. Now, as I said before, in order to add a picture, it has to already be in the database. You add pictures to the database over here with that button over there. You choose a file, you choose a picture from your database over here, any picture, wherever it is, in your desktop or in your downloads, wherever it is, and you add the picture. You must make sure that the picture is not more than 0.5 MB. That's the maximum size that it can hold, and more than that is going to slow down the whole website. Okay, so we're going to just choose a picture that's already in the gallery. So I'll choose an image from the gallery. These are now images that have already been uploaded to the site. And let's say, for example, I want to add the first picture over here, that one. Alright, and all we have to do is click Insert New and Return. It's busy loading that, and in a minute it will appear. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on the window over here. We're just going to refresh this page, and the picture should be in there. There we go. Okay, easy as can be. And that's our picture over there. Now, you might see over here that the picture is squashed. It didn't come out with the right proportions. That is because whatever this area is, that's the proportions that the picture is going to be, and anything else is going to get squashed. So you must be careful to make the pictures, use pictures that fit into this size, or edit them in order that they fit into that size. Okay, I'm just going to delete this picture over here. Okay, so now that's the basics of how to add pictures into our menu. So whichever menu you want to do, let's say you want to do it in the Sucker menu, and the accessories, the node of network, wherever it is, you choose your category, and you go down and add pictures or delete pictures, whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to stop this. Next, we're going to go to products. Products is actually the one that's going to be the most important. This is where you add new products, delete old products, change prices, whatever you want to do to the products. Sorry, it's busy uploading something, so I have a bit of a slow connection over here. Okay. Alright, this is your product page over here. If you want to, here you can view all your products. So you can see 2x2 sukkah, 2x3, 3x3, 3x4, all your products. And there's more details over here. This shows you what category it's in. This is the price. If it's active, order, this is what order it appears on the site. And the rest of the things are not so relevant. Let's just say, for example, you want to change the price of a product. So we'll click on Edit. It's going to open the product page. And here we go. Now this first page over here, this first bit is no go to this website. So just completely leave that out. And here we go. Is the product active? Yes or no? You decide. Product code. Okay, this is the code that I've made up for each product. Each product has to have their own code. This is the description, on the name at least. And this is the category where you want it to appear. If you want it to appear in Royal Sukkah, you'll click on Royal Takeoff Deluxe, whichever category you want it to appear. Product price, yes, this is where you add the price. Sale price, see that you've changed the price over here to 1999. Okay, let's just see how it appears on the website. Sukkahs. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, product specials code. This is a little bit complicated to use. Use of units. Most of these things are not no-go to this website. Okay, now whatever new text you put in here is what's going to appear in the website under the category. If you don't put text in here, it will just appear blank. So it's very important the text that's written in the description over here is the text that's going to appear over here. The name, the text that it says in the name over here is what you will see on the order. So we need to add the same text in both of these things. Okay, all this is done automatically. Product order. Over here you can change what order you want it to be. Naught is default, so that naught will always be first. If you want it to appear first, second, third in that category, you just give it a number and save it. All this is not going to go to the website. Okay, until stock. If you want to use stock, let's say you want to limit your stock. So you'll push, let's say you want to have a special of first 10 sukkahs that at a certain price. So you'll use stock, and give it a number. There we go, with number 10, and save it. And when your 10 runs out, then no more will be able to no more will be for sale. After all your changes, push update and return. Okay, I'm just going to go back. Now, let's say you want to add and make a new product. So we'll click on new, and what else? Okay, there we go. Okay, product active, and the default is yes. Let's give it a code. We'll give it a code of 101010. Product barcode. Okay, now if you're not sure if you've used that code, you can just check the availability. It has to be unique. If you've used it before, it won't work. Okay, product name, let's just call it Sukkah Light. That falls under accessories. Let's give it a price of 100. And over here, you type again what your product is, Sukkah Light. Now, let's try use the stock for argument's sake. Let's say I only have 10 of these lights in stock. I'm going to say use stock, enter yes. Okay, insert new, and then you can just save any one of these buttons. It doesn't really make a difference. Now, I've put it in accessories, so I'm going to go see where it is now. Go back to the website and click on accessories. And let's see where it is. Sukkah Light, there it is, the first one. Okay, and add to cart, and ta-da, it goes into your cart. Okay, so that's the basics of products. Let me just delete this product I just made. Sukkah Light, there's delete, and that's it. It's gone. Okay, now we're going to go to the static content. Static content are pages in the website that are not categories or products. So, for example, let's see some examples of static content. General info is an example of static content. Over here we have a page which has links in it to more static content pages. These are also static content pages. So the manuals page is, for example, a static content page. Now, these are all the static content pages that we have. So let's say I want to view the page called manuals and edit. I go to manuals, and okay, there we go. This is the manual page, and any changes you make here will affect the website. Let's say you take this out, you want to do away with something, you can just highlight it and delete it, or you want to just delete the whole table, everything's gone. Okay, I'm obviously not going to save this, just going to go back. So that's your manuals page. Here's more, all these pages, here are pages that I've made of static content. Here's more, let's say your store locator. So currently it's set to right there, as you can see. Store locator, if you want to change any information there, you'll just click on this page and add your information into this page. Okay, so let's just say we want to write the opening times. So I'll write them right here, opening let's say the 15th to the 25th of the month. They'll be open from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. Let's say I want to make it a little in the center, a little bit bigger. Let's say I want to change the color of the text. I can do that over there. And there we go. Let's say I want to make it bold. Let's just make the heading bigger. Now, if you want to add an extra line, you have to click Shift and Enter. Okay, those are the basic things on this page. I'm not going to save this. Okay, so that's the basics of static content. If you want to make a new static content page, you have to click on Insert New here. And this is already a little bit more complicated. You have to give it a link text name, which is going to be the thing at the top over here. I'll give it a name, create it, save it, and put it in a certain place on the website. Okay, we're not going to go into all that detail for now. Okay, let's go back to the website. So we've done categories, products, special, which we're not going to do. These aren't upload data. If okay, this is the store settings. I think I've gone over in the 10 minutes, so I'm just going to save this and continue in a new video.